Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different from my usual videos. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make OhValerieMonCherie's Hairdrenalin Growth Potion. Now for some of you who don't know about this potion, it has been around for some time now. She created it a few years ago, and a lot of women and men have seen major success as far as growing their hair. Now, depending on your hair type, genetics, and how well you take care of your hair, by using this potion, you are guaranteed 3 inches in 7 weeks. Yes, that's a lot, because on average, our hair grows about a ½ inch a month. So to get 3 inches in 7 weeks, that's crazy. So even though I have been knowing about this potion for some time now, I haven't tried it. So I decided now is a good time because I have been natural for about 3-4 years now. And I'm just recently starting to get really obsessed with my hair as far as retaining length. So I want to try this potion to see if I can get those 3 inches. I'm really trying to grow my hair out. Right now, what you see, I have a protective style. This is a sew-in, but I have taken a picture right before I got this sew-in, so I know where my hair stops at, and I'll show you that picture in a little bit. I am type 4 hair, so it's been a little challenging as far as retaining length. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what this product does for me. I'm very super excited to even do it. So now this is a potion that you make. She used to sell it. Right now she has something called Growth Bomb, and you can go to growthbomb.com, and I think it derives from the Hairdrenalin potion, but it is like a balm that you put on your hair. I haven't tried that yet, but I do want to start with the Hairdrenalin potion and see what that does. So these are the ingredients that you are going to need for your Hairdrenalin potion if you so decide to make it. Okay, so I have all of my ingredients here. This is my castor oil, and it's by Home Health. Now, according to some other YouTube videos of other girls who did this, they said that you can get castor oil from Walmart. Well, I searched Walmart, I searched CVS, and I searched Walgreens, and I could not find this Home Health castor oil at any of those stores. The only castor oil they sell is the one that's used for going to the restroom. So yeah, I had to order this online because I could not find it at any Walmart store or CVS or Walgreens. So this is my 16 ounces of castor oil by Home Health that I'm going to be using. Some people use Jamaican black castor oil, and because I could not find the castor oil anywhere else, I was going to use this. But then I saw Wear Long and Healthy on YouTube. She said that this causes shedding. I haven't used it yet, but I might try it, but I'm not going to make my growth potion with it. So yeah, that's why I'm not using this, because yeah, I trust her judgment. Okay, and then you're also going to need black tea. I did get this from Walmart. It's by Tetley. There's 100 in here, but you only need 45. I have my biotin right here, and I have the ones that you can easily open up and get the powder out, and it's 5,000 mcgs. I have my cayenne pepper. I'm only going to use like a half of this. I have my onion oil, and I do have my garlic seed oil. These oils you cannot find in Walmart stores, so you're going to have to order it online. It was very hard to find, but I'll put the link down below so you can find it. You're also going to need a high knee stocking, and I didn't want to use this one, but this is all I have. But this is a high knee stocking, and this is for draining. You're also going to need something to drain the oil in, and I just got this old bottle. And you're also going to need a bottle to put it in. I don't like what this does to my hair, so I'm going to pour this out, and I'm going to be using this bottle to store my growth potion in. And then you're going to need, of course, something to infuse it in. And you also want to make sure that your oven is on 200 degrees preheated. So Now that we have all that out the way, there's one other thing I want to talk about. The Garlic Seed Oil. This is good to stop shedding for your hair. That's something that I wanted to mention. And these two are going to act as preservatives in our oil. We're not going to put that in until like it's cooled and infused already. So you're not baking with this. This is to put at the end to stop shedding and also to preserve your oil. Okay, so that is it. So now let's go and start with the... Okay. And as I mentioned before, we're going to be using 45 black tea bags. You're just going to pop them open and pour it all in there. Put that in there. Okay, so now that all my tea is in there, 45 bags of of black tea, I'm now going to pop open 30 biotin tablets into the mixture. Okay, so the last thing we're going to do before we pop it in the oven is put our cayenne pepper in there. Now, for those of you who do not know, cayenne pepper is good for hair growth because it stimulates the blood flow to your scalp. So that in turn makes your hair grow because blood flow to the scalp is the recipe for hair growth. So I'm just going to put half a bottle of cayenne pepper up in here according to my instructions. This is a big one, so I don't really think I need a half a bottle of this one because the ones that I see on YouTube, they aren't this big. So I don't want to put more than what I need to since this is a big bottle. So I think that's good. That wasn't even half of it. It was like, I don't know, 1/4 of it. So, and like I said, it's a big bottle. So now is the stirring process, and it's supposed to be thick, so it will be thick. Just have to make sure to stir it nice and good. I don't know if you can see that, but I want you guys to see how it looks. Okay, it's nice and thick, and of course it's going to turn black just like our black tea. But yeah, just go ahead and stir it. Make sure it is all blended in, and then we're going to pop this in the oven on 200 for 5.5 hours. Yes, that's a long time, but that's what infusing and mixing is all about. And this oil is said to be super, super duper awesome. So it is worth the wait. So yeah, this is what it looks like, and I'll try to give you a close-up so you can actually see what I am stirring. So this is what I am stirring here. It is black and thick, and it is going to infuse for 5.5 hours on 200 degrees. And after that, we are going to use our stocking to drain out all the oil. And that's what we're actually going to use to help our hair grow. Now, if you have never heard of Hairdrenalin hair potion or growth potion, go on YouTube and just type it in, and you can see results of women and men with their hair growth. So this isn't anything new. This is something that's awesome. So I've just shown you how to make your own. I'm going to pop mine into the oven for 5.5 hours. And then after that, I'll come back and I'll show you how to strain all of the oil out. And I'll show you how I'm going to apply it to my scalp using the inversion method. Now, I'm not sure if you guys heard of the inversion method, but just in case you haven't, the inversion method is whenever you put oil of your choice out of our grapeseed oil. I'm going to be using the hair growth oil on your scalp. You are going to bend yourself over. You can lay on the couch, lay on the bed, tilt your head back, and massage it into your scalp for 5 minutes. That is going to stimulate hair growth because you are rushing blood flow to your scalp. And then after that, you get up slowly. You do that for a week out of the month. It's kind of dangerous if you do it more than a week because you don't want any headaches or any long-term effects. That too, you can YouTube and see how to do the inversion method. But with that method, some girls get 1 inch in a week. So I'm going to be using my oil and I'm going to do the inversion method. So whenever I return, I'm going to show you how to strain your oil. Hey guys, welcome back. It has been 5.5 hours later. As you can see, because I'm in my nightgown, I'm ready for bed. I've cooked, as you can see in the background. So yeah, 5.5 hours of infusing on 200 degrees. That's what we've been doing. And also, if you like this nightgown and you want to see a tutorial on how to make this nightgown with the oversized t-shirt, I have a tutorial, so just go to my channel and watch the video. So yeah, back to our oil. It has been infusing for on 200 degrees for 5.5 hours, and it's still thick, but all the oil and ingredients is still infused together. I'm going to let you see a close-up of how it looks right now. Mine is a little bit red, I'm noticing, compared to some other girls' oil that I see on YouTube. I think maybe because I had the wrong size cayenne pepper bottle. So I might have a little bit more cayenne pepper. But I think it'll be okay because, as I've mentioned before, cayenne pepper stimulates blood flow to the scalp, and that in turn helps your hair grow. So I think it'll be okay. And remember, we have to add our onion seed oil and our garlic seed oil once it cools down. So this is the final product. I'm just giving it a little stir here, but come on and take a closer look at how it looks. All right, so this is how it looks close up, fresh out of the oven. As you can see, it's still thick at the bottom. Still have those thick ingredients in there. The oil is on top and it's nice and infused together. And we're going to wait for it to cool so that we can go ahead and strain it. Now for this process, you want to have gloves on because it can get messy. So, I mean, you don't have to, but, you know, if you don't want mess. So I'm going to take my stocking cap and I'm just going to, can you see this? There's a light. Maybe it's mine. Okay. So I am going to take my stocking cap and I'm just going to put it inside of my old bottle. And you can secure it with something. I'll just try to secure it with, I don't know, that's not working. Let's see here. Maybe if I put it all the way on the outside, like that. There we go. Okay, and then I can secure it. All right. So now you are just going to take some of your oil. Trying to see what's easier. I think it'll be easier if I take it and pour some of it in here like that. Yep, that's easier. As long as I don't make a mess. Hopefully you can see this. I'm just taking my pan and pouring my oil. Okay. Don't want to make a mess. Let's see. Nope, I think I can go some more. And take it and pour some more. And I'm pouring on a corner. You're just pouring all of it. Pour, 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 pour. Okay. I'm just going to take this and strain all my oil inside of this bottle. Try to be neat with it. Keep straining. Can you see it? All the oil is straining inside of my bottle. And what you should have left is like this big sack of your stuff. All the tea and cayenne pepper. That's what you're going to have. So I'm just going to keep straining. And then I'll be back to strain the second portion of it. Okay, so I tried to get further back so that you can see what I'm actually doing. Maybe if I turn the light back on, I don't know. Let's see. I'm just experimenting with my light. Okay, I'll keep it on. Okay, so for the last portion, I'm just simply going to take the rest of it. And now it's getting slippery. This oil. Take the rest of it and just pour it into my stocking cap that's sitting in my cup. And I'm going to make sure I scrape it and get all of it. And then we're just going to squeeze all the juice out, all the oil. So I can take this off, and now I have all of it in there, and all I'm going to do is just take my stocking and just squeeze all that juice in there. Squeeze it all in there, and as you can see, it's getting full. And like I said before, you're going to be left with a stocking full of tea and oil, cayenne pepper, all that good stuff. So just keep squeezing until you think you got all your oil out. I'm going to actually take it out a little bit so I can make sure I'm getting all of it. Alright, so as you can see, I just have a big ball stocking cap of all the tea that was in there. And I have drained all my oil into here. It doesn't look like a lot right now, but I'm sure when I pour it in my bottle, it will be. So now let's see. I'm going to take my gloves off so that I can put my onion oil and my garlic oil in there. And remember, for your onion oil, it is 2 to 4 drops. I'm going to put 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 4. And this onion oil is so strong. When I received it in the mail, I smelled it through the package. It's like that. So make sure you put it in a place where it won't be smelling all through your house. Now I have to open up my article. Okay, so now that this is open, I am just going to put 2 drops in there. 1, 2. Okay, and remember garlic oil is good for shedding. And these 2 ingredients are going to act as a preservative. Right. So now I'm just going to shed it. Shake it up a little bit so those last 2 ingredients can get in there. And then I'm going to now transfer it into my storing bottle. Be nice and careful so that you don't waste any. It's going to be hard to get it up off the counter and pour into your jar. So be careful not to waste any. And as you can see, it is filling up this jar. I just had a big cup. Make sure you get the corners. This is said to be some good stuff right here. I'm so excited. I cannot wait to start using it. Make sure I get it all. Okay, people, so that's it. This is our Hairdrenalin growth potion. Mine looks just like all the other videos I've seen on YouTube. Maybe it has a touch more of red to it, but I'm not tripping about that. So yeah, I'm ready to get my 3 inches in 7 weeks. I hope you learned something from this video, and I hope you try it as well. If you have tried it, please leave me a comment. Let me know what it did for you. Also, as far as storing it goes, some people say that you can just put it in a dark, cool place. And then I saw where OhValerieMonCherie, she puts hers actually in the refrigerator. I saw in one of her older videos, so that's what I'm gonna do since she's the creator of it. So yeah, that's how I'm gonna store mine. But like I said, stay tuned for another video, maybe in a few days or so, where I show you how I actually apply it to my scalp using the inversion method. So I hope you enjoyed, and here's to growing long hair.
Digging on you, digging on me, baby, baby, ooh, baby, baby, it's all like that, it's all like that. I gotta be in love or something like that. Digging the sea, digging.